Hi guys, this is the trade recap for October 24th, 2024. So I traded the Apex funded account today. Had about 15-20 minutes extra time there in the morning to take 4 trades. And let's take a look at these trades here. So as you can see, I was trading the PA account here for from Apex. So this first trade was a loser. I'm not sure why I went long here. I think the reason being was this bar here. It had the POC there at the low of the bar there on the 1 minute, pretty close to the 50% retracement here. Also, the POC on the 5 minute, even though it hasn't closed, is below the bar here. So I took a shot at a long risk reward was not good in this one. This is basically a kind of a bad trade. My target would be at this pivot here on the 1 minute, and the stop would be below this entry bar here on the 1 minute. Unfortunately, it went and kicked me out there. Yeah, not the best risk reward on this one. Not confident because the 5 minute POC here is below the bar here. Even though the 15 and 30 didn't really confirm that, but this is kind of a risky trade in the morning. I think it came all the way back down to stop me out. Okay, so that was the first trade, a loser. I decided to go ahead and take another stab just because if you look at the 5 minute PO, this bar right here, this rejection bar right there, um, this is actually a negative delta, right? Price going down, delta positive, and you got rejected right there. So you see the PLC on the 5 minute here. It's below the close of the bar. So I was hoping this was support. Um, so if you're not successful the first time, let's go ahead and take a second long here. So you'll see me take another long here. So I see buyers stepping in, right? It came down, stopped me out, came back up. I decided to take another stab at it. Again, not the best risk reward on this one here. I just felt that buyers were at this point anyway, in control. So I decided to take another stab at it. This time I kind of made a smaller target there. I was pretty confident on this one here just because of that rejection 1 minute bar, right? Look at the wick here on the 1 minute. So I decided to go ahead and take that. Um, and then you see a POC right here on the 1 minute. At the 5 minute, POC still below the bar on the 5, which is good. I was about to add another uh, contract right here on the 1 minute if it came back and tested it this year. Um, but I don't think it ever did. It went right to my target. So you see some sellers there. Um, so buyers are pushing it up, and you'll see that it eventually hits my target there uh, to recover some of the losses. All right, so the next trade is a short. Um, so again, on the same on the same um, time frame, right? So I start getting this short up here because I see sellers coming in here, right? On the 1 minute here, a little bit of an exhaustion bar here. Yeah, so I took this short really quickly. I think there was news here at 6:45. Um, yeah, I put my target way up here on the zone here on the 1 minute zone. Um, to you know, if it breaks that, then obviously, buyers are in control. Um, and my target was just right down here on the low at this POC here on the 1 minute. Yeah, I think there was this news. I wasn't paying attention to the news because I was busy doing some work as well. Um, but yeah, it came all the way up, tested the zone, and then good thing is I did see the POC top of the bar here, POC top of the bar on the 5, POC on the 15 and the 30. So let's be confident in this trade right here. So he tested the zone, came back. So I did see some buyers here. I was okay with this. Buyer stepping in there, and eventually buyer's exhaustion, and it pushed all the way down to hit my target. So that's my third trade, I think. All right, so this next one here, I decided to continuation short, um, because this 1 minute bar was pretty pretty strong. Right, POC again, top of the bar, POC top of the bar, top of the bar on all charts. All right, so my target was just a little below this candle right here, just right below um, this magenta bar here, which is a buyer bar, which is a absorption, right? Buyer absorption. So if sellers could continue their momentum, I think it would just push all the way down to the 61% retracement. But I was okay with the 300 target there. Put my stop right on top of the entry bar there. I was about to put another order there to go short because um, it likes to test the POC on the 1 minute, right? And also the POC on the 5 minute was top of the bar. Well, was on top of the close of the bar, right? I should have maybe just add another position there. Okay, you see buyer stepping in and exhaustion. So that hit my target there as well. All right, so you'll see here that I decided to take a long here. So watch what happens here, right? It breaks this pivot low, right? It's a liquidity sweep, basically, right? Nasdaq likes to kind of find liquidity at the low of uh, the entry of this kind of pivot here. Um, so so sellers came in, try to take a liquidity, find all the stops down here below the bar. But I did see that uh, buyers stepping in here on the 1 minute with the POC below the bar here. It also happens to coincide with the 78% retracement as well. Um, so I decided to go ahead and took a long here. Yeah, so you'll see an absorption candle right here, right? So the magenta wicks here. So it's a down bar, but you can see seller exhaustion here because the POC below the bar here, and you got a magenta wick here, which means buyers seller absorption, right? So sellers trying to push it in, buyers are ready to go ahead and step in. So I did see this. I waited a little bit to see if it actually breaks and keeps on dropping, but it never did. So I decided to go long here. So and waited here a little bit, right? So if sellers were in control right here, it would just push all the way down, right? It would just broke that low and just keep going. But it did. It kind of paused a little bit there. So that was good for me. So I decided to go and tick along here. And then my target was just at that pivot there, where it broke the low on this bar here. All right, so this is good so far. I see no seller stepping in, right? Because POC below the bar here on the 1 minute, right? Um, and the POC has not shifted, so I was pretty confident in this. Now, if I still stay in this long here, my stop was just below this right here. But yeah, it came in and hit my target. Um, so at the end of the day here, it came out to I think it's 369.50 on one of my PA account for Apex. Yeah, so it was a good day. After that, I just went back to work. So yeah, that was the recap for October 24th.